May I do my intro?
Yeah.
What is up, guys? Me, June. It's 11 Gaming here today, playing more Overwatch for you guys. And let me stop. Let me stop for a bit and stop being energetic because I was just being mad emotional. And I go, okay, how life works. Did you join or not?
How most people like life's work. Stare at a wall and listen to your brother yell.
Fuck it, let's go competitive. What am I doing? So let's just play competitive just to fuck with my brain a little. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. You know what I could do for you?
What?
You wanna know what I would do for you? Well, not like,
What?
I would take my time in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
To write a 10 to 20 page for fucking letter for you. No lie, I would.
I could barely even write a sentence in school.
Like, I'm dead ass honest, I would do that.
Spend like 5 days on it.
Spend 5 days on what?
Writing the paragraph or essay or whatever.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I can write very quick. Like, I wrote 3 pages in one day. Not even one day, in 2 hours. And it was neat. I want to guess you didn't join, right? No,
What?
you didn't join. I know you didn't join, woman.
I didn't because all I was doing was talking.
You should join.
I am right now, maybe. Let me.
So you say you play Reaper, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna learn some lessons. I should have got gold weapons for Reaper now I think of it. Anyways, I could just get gold guns easily. Just spam comp just by myself. Fuck my rank. So you know how like so you know what's comp in Overwatch or no? No, you don't even know because you're not high enough level. Alright, so when this game first came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and a group of friends, we were all we weren't at Grandmasters. Well, I was at me and 2 friends were at Grandmaster, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so like the people of Overwatch, right, invited us to a tournament.
Why is it dead silent?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? You want to just tell each other stories?
Sure.
You know, alright, drugs, sex, or scary.
I don't.
Pick one, woman.
Well, I have no stories really about any of those, but okay.
Oh, I'll just tell you stories then. I don't mind.
Uh,
But you have to pick one, women.
drugs.
Or drugs. I have Molly and Xanax. Because I already told you my LSD. For fuck's sakes, I just fucked up my life now. Alright. So Molly or Xanax? Cause you.
I don't care.
Alright, I'll just tell you Molly. So first time experience with Molly is when it was like a group of friends, right? Me and a few of my friends. My friend Joe was there, of course. Of course, every time my friend Joe was there. Me and Joe, we were taking it, and oh, it was me, him, his girlfriend, one girl that was trying to get with me for a whole while that I didn't know of until after taking the drugs. Um, who and some other people. We were all there taking drugs. We took Molly, and the girl that was trying to get with me, right? That shit hit her so quick, like she acted crazy around everyone. Like she had the strap, like she literally was holding my arm, like oh, like I was like a bucket of gold that like she had to always stick to. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck is happening with this girl? And we after that I started I left because his parent my Joe's girlfriend, we were at her house. Her parents came home, right? Or so what I thought. It wasn't her parents, it was her uncle, but her uncle lived downstairs, so we didn't have to worry about nothing. I don't know why, but I thought it was her parents, so I ran back to my house, right? They called me like, why didn't you stay, right? Cause that girl, I had the chance to have it with her. I had that one chance, but my stupid self said no. Let's leave. And I missed my one chance to have it with her, and I really wish I didn't miss it. You know why? Cause no lie, that girl was kind of cute, but not cuter than you. No one could be cuter than you. And then besides that, also you want after that, the thing is that I found out Joe's gay, so he had sex with girls. And he called me like the next day after everyone was gone, right? He said, "Bro, having sex with those girls was like rape." I'm like, "Why?" Then like that's when he like fully told me he was gay and shit. And I'm like, "Okay, holy fuck." But the thing is that Joe doesn't seem like a guy to go gay. Like he's a good looking guy. Like fucking nigga looks like he would go out with girls, not niggas. But damn. So drugs. Well, we only have one more drug story, and then we have scary insects. Madam.
Yeah.
Pick one. Pick one.
The last one.
The last of the drug stories. Alright, Xanax. Xanax was the scariest one. It's not it's not because of the drugs. It's because what happened. So we were all hanging out with each other, right? And then it was the same people. But this was on Halloween night, right? You took the Xanax. That night was terrifying because after we take the Xanax, right? I found out that her parents were supposed to be home, and her Joe's girlfriend. Not there's two Joes. No, it's not two Joes. Fuck me. This is the same Joe, but this is when cause he went. So at the party, first of all, I didn't know cause he told me he was gay, right? But I kind of clarified him as bisexual because why would he have a girlfriend if he was gay? So then I'm like, okay, why do you have a girl if you're gay? Then he's like, because why not? I'm like, why not just clarify yourself bisexual then? So then, literally, but then after that party, right? He just clarified himself as bi because it just got confusing. So what happened, um, she told her parents if they could do the drugs, and surprisingly, her mother said yes. And you wouldn't think a mother would let their child do that. So, then, after that, we're taking the drugs, right? But as again, her parents were supposed to be there. They left because they were invited to a Halloween party. And they didn't tell her or Joe. So then after that, we everything kind of went down because it was pretty late at night and we took him, right? No one got really crazy and shit because of it. We were just chill with it. But this is where everything got fucked up. So I went, because we were all upstairs watching movies, right? And I said I was gonna go downstairs to get us beers and snacks, right? Went downstairs. I regretted my fucking life. They have a patio, right? And the door is made out of glass. I see a man standing there straight, not looking through the window, putting his back towards it. I freeze in my tracks. I don't know what the fuck to do at that point. And I say, what do I do in this situation? I can't call the cops because he'll see me and he'll probably break that glass. I can't run because if I run, he's gonna hear my footsteps. Because the floor of the kitchen was wood. And wood is pretty loud. So I just like pretending like I paid no mind and went to the bathroom, right? I text Joe that someone's outside down here. He comes downstairs. He says there's no one here. He literally went outside. No one was there. Now, I felt like I was delusional. So he opened the bathroom door and asked what the fuck was going on. I told him what happened. He said no one was there. He even went outside. Fucking scared the shit out of me, right? I go back to the patio, where the patio was. The man still standing at the window. I don't know what they're thinking, like, oh, no one's there. I'm like, what do you mean no one's there? I see it with my own eyes. So then, I thought I was delusional, right? No, I wasn't, because after that happened, someone knocks on the front door, right? It was the same guy I saw, but we saw his front, but not his face. Joe goes to open it. I'm like, fucking idiot! You don't open a door to a whole random stranger. God damn it! And this is what kind of made me kind of hate Joe, cause he could have got us, fucked in the ass pretty hard. So I asked him, what the fuck is you doing? He said, nothing, bro. I mean, why would you open the fucking door to a random person you don't even goddamn know? He says, to be nice. I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, you could be nice enough, but at least don't open the door like wide open where he could actually kill you or do whatever. Peek, like, make it like a little, for you can actually hear each other. The fuck? So Joe took my advice, and we went back up with the beers and snacks. And then me, Joe, and Kyle hear rapid banging downstairs. We go downstairs, we check the front door, no one's there. We go check the back door, no one was there. But then we forgot she had a basement, because we don't even talk about her basements and shit. We go check her, we hear not just one person, but it sounded like multiple people walking at once. And we all started freaking out, but we didn't like scream to make noise. So we were just like, what the fuck do we do in this situation? Joel said, go upstairs, pretend like we didn't hear shit. So go back upstairs. We call, Joe calls the cops to report what we saw. And then the cops come, right? They go downstairs. They come out with 4 men. armed with guns. And you would think that night is over. It wasn't over. My life got worse and worse. So everyone leaves but me, and Joe was sleeping at her house because her parents were letting him. So then I'm like, and I asked my parents, and they let me sleep over as well, her parents and my parents. So I'm like, alright, what the hell do we do? I went, Joe's girlfriend went to go get herself a cup of water, and we thought everything was good. Nah, nothing was fucking good. Cause fucking she comes back screaming and shaking at Joe, like she was scared as hell. I'm like, okay, what happened? She said while she was getting a cup of water, right, she felt someone touch her. And I said, okay. I plan to, like, we just stay in our room the rest of the night. Not even, we have to fucking use the bathroom. Fuck that. So we all agreed to that and shit. After that, everything went to shit after I said that. Her mom was home, right? And she was sleeping. I go to find out. So Joe's girlfriend lost her dad that day. Cause something, he fell in he was in a bad accident at his job, right? And that kind of fucked him, and the accident killed him. Cause like he had like heart problems, right? And he fell from like a high building, broke a few bones. But when they got to the hospital, his heart was beating really fast, and the doctor saying they were trying their best to do what they can, and I felt bad for her.
Something that day was just not right. I have this creepy story. So I was just sitting watching YouTube, and then I look up at the window. It's like 10 or 9 at night, and I see a cat sitting on the chair. My cat, and I'm just look at the chair. There's nothing there. I look at the window. There's the cat. I took a picture of it with my iPod, and you can still see the cat, but there was no cat on the chair.
What the fuck?
It was seriously a shape of a cat head, like everything, on the chair, at the window.
So alright, so I'm gonna tell you about my breaking story. This was a fucking terrible story and terrible experience I went through. So I was home alone, right? Cause I didn't like go like some places my parents went. I didn't like going, so I always like to stay alone, home alone, cause I always chill with it. And also I get to do what the fuck I want. I can beat my meat all I want. So it was me, and it was like pretty late at night because they went to go grocery shopping, and they said it was just like I wasn't even like I was like, what's the point of me going? Because usually all the time when my mom goes with her aunt, I can't get like the shit I want, like the cereal I want. That's only if I go like grocery shopping. It's just me, my mom, and her and my dad. So what happened was it was someone at the door, right? And it was not just one person. I thought it was like one person knocking. No, it was a whole group of people. So after that, I'm like, okay. I peek out. I like open the door a little bit. I'm like, hello, who's this? Not to be fucking an idiot. Like to be like, hello, hello, you might, who is this? No, I'm not trying to be stupid like that. Cause that's how I answer people that I don't fucking know. I act stupid about it. But it was 4 men and two women because I heard female's voice. So I'm like, may I help you today? She's like, yes, you may help us. So and I'm like, okay, what can I do for you? She's like, give me all your money, because she had a gun, and I'm like, okay, but I don't have money. As you can see, I'm a fucking kid. Yeah, this happened to me when I was really young. So I'm like, okay, what, like, all I had really was like a few dollars from my parents, because they used to pay me a little.
Mhm.
So I had like $2, because my mom would like pay me a little bit, but I spent a little bit of the money I had to get like gift cards for PlayStation.
Mhm.
So then after that, I'm like, okay, I got the cards. I went to go put the codes in today. So I'm like, okay, fuck. After this, I'm like, what do I do at this point? Because I'm like, I was so scared, because as a young kid, you're scared of anything, really. Like, honest to God, you would be scared of anything. So I'm like, and I called my mom. Oh, I didn't call my mom. I called my brother, because she was with them. I'm like, okay, John, there's people at the house. He said, don't call the cops, because it was a whole gang of people. And the one problem with calling the cops don't come with SWATs. They come with two officers. Tell me this, yeah. Let's just bring two regular officers, right? Because that's how the police in my location work. Two officers with just handguns, while this whole gang has shotguns and shit. I'm like, okay, don't call the cops. What do I do? So, what I did, my brother told me to just stay calm and just keep interacting with him. I didn't want to. I went to my dad's room, right? Grabbed my dad's assault rifle. I told him to get out of my property or I will pull the trigger on all of you. That kind of phased them, so they kind of ran a few of them ran off. One stayed to kind of creep me out. But he thought he got no reaction out of me, so I'm like, so he left. After that, I thought, oh, okay, I could go back upstairs just to go play more games. Cause I had cause my brother got snacks for me and drinks, right? Nope, I would have thought so. I go downstairs to grab a bottle of water, right?
Mhm.
The man I saw before was giving me a death stare. I pissed myself at that moment. I'm sorry, my throat hurts a little bit. So I'm like, what do I do now? I did the same thing with the gun, right? But this time I pointed at his head. Like, I opened the door and pointed it. The man dropped his gun. And I told him, pick up his gun and get out of here. He listened to exactly to what I said. Because I knew how to shoot a gun. I've done it before, so. I wouldn't know how to work, so. So I'm not stupid. So, he left. And the night was going through normally. Until that morning. Everyone was still sleeping. And what happened terrified me and my brother. My brother and me, cause we like to have breakfast with each other in the morning, cause our uncles are annoying, so we don't like to have it with them. And they just know the living crap out of me, so I just don't care. So we got breakfast. We had like a bacon, egg, and cheese, both of us. So then we like, alright, got our food. Let's go get our drinks. My brother had pina colada. I had pineapple juice because I fucking love pineapple juice. So we went to go eat our breakfast. But then the man from last night came back and stared, like literally giving us like the haunting stare that we could get. My brother, this is where my brother really freaked out. I never knew my brother would freak out like this. And from then, after that day, we haven't been bothered by them. And I'm kind of glad that he really didn't try any stupid shit, cause I thought he was gonna like try to break in or something like that. Nah. He didn't try anything stupid and shit. So we were just, so me and my brother, we were just like, alright, we're good now. And that night ended. It was probably the scariest night that has happened to me. Well, not the scariest, but like one of the scariest. You have any other stories, madam?
Oh yeah, I have this. I swear, my house is haunted, and every time I play PlayStation, I don't even think it's the TV anymore, because it's just like always at night normally. I always get the chills for some random reason, and somehow randomly the TV just turns off for like a minute or two, and then turns on. It normally always happens at night now. Like never during the day, since I'm not online during the day. And I was just sitting talking, and out of nowhere, like something moved. No, like my brother was in his room screaming. My mom was asleep, and like something moved. Like the lights were on for some reason. Like everything went weird, and like ever since like the TV started flashing and I started getting chills, I knew my house was haunted.
Okay, so you know that when I told you about me and my girl making out and shit, me, her, and my friend Jahir got haunted by one of the devils. Worst moment of our life.
Like how?
So, cause I'm probably gonna get re-haunted again if I say his name, but I don't care. I'll do it. Just you won't get haunted. Don't worry. His name is Zozo, and we were watching.
Oh yeah, I know Zozo.
Oh well, then oh fuck. Well, we might get haunted because you said his name. You're not supposed.
I swear I already am possessed by a demon.
But you're not a demon. You're an angel. How did it?
I watched videos that make people try to bring him or some weird crap. So yeah, carry on.
And so it was that night, right, where my Zozo controlled Jahir's body, and he was he said that he was scared and shit, right? But then after he said he was scared, his phone got cut off for a bit. Then his phone came back on, right? I thought it was him, but no, it was Zozo. Zozo was texting me pretty much, saying, oh, like, well, you're gonna get haunted soon, kid. I freaked out so much because I didn't know what to do, because this never happened to me before. So I'm like, what the fuck do I do in this situation? So then after that,
That's got the biggest chills ever I had before.
if we live, just let you know, if we ever lived close together and you got scared, you didn't have to be scared anymore. You probably know why.
Now I'm just getting chills 24/7. I just have this stupid feeling something's gonna go wrong. So?
Alright, hold on. I'm focusing on this match quickly. I'm sorry. So, he was texting me how I'm gonna get haunted soon. He'll control my body. And next, what I saw was very devastating. It was a picture of Jair, but the problem was Jair's arm, right, was cut, like cut open. And I freaked out so much because I never saw this and it was very disturbing. So I'm like, what do I do in this moment? And then, as I thought everything was okay, no, everything got worse. My my girlfriend, she was calling me saying that she was scared. I told her not to worry, it's okay. But then next day she comes over and we were really haunted by Zozo. This man was like she was getting touched out of nowhere besides us cuddling. And she started freaking out and I told her everything is gonna be okay, just don't believe in him. Because the more you believe in Zozo, the more you make yourself very vulnerable. And she really believed what I said. So Jahir kept acting weird because Zozo was still controlling him. But when I got controlled, it was the most scariest thing. Zozo almost made me commit suicide. No lie, I'm being honest with you. I was just in my room, right? And then my eyes go dark, full dark. Like I could see everything but was just all dark. Even the sun outside was all dark. So I know this was Zozo. Zozo would open the window and made me almost jump off. But I was able to control myself again to pull me back in. That was one of the most scariest moments because I would have been here if it I would have even been here because of that stupid goddamn fucking ghost. Do you have any other interesting stories, madam? Maybe not.
Maybe.
Okay, now I want to know.
There's this idiotic one.
I'll take it.
So, me and my friends were at a sleepover. There's like 4 of us, including me. So we were just bored. I went to bed like around 4 a.m. They went to bed like never. And we did 3 a.m. challenge. And like, everyone was scared to that. I'm just like, why are we trying to do this? This isn't even scary. And then everyone's like shaking because like some stupid stuff happened. And I'm just like,
You're over here like,
you know, this isn't a challenge. We're just messing around and talking. We're meant to do like truth or dare or something. And there's just like, I'm scared. And there's just like, I'm done.
does it double scare you?
It didn't even scare me. I was just bored because how stupid this was.
Cause me and my friends attempted doing 3 a.m. challenges. It did work. The problem is I wasn't scared. Like I wanted to get scared, but I wasn't.
I know. Just like you wanted to get scared, but it's just so boring that you can't.
So tired.
Same, but nah, I don't want to go to sleep. It's way too early.
Facts. So, I'll tell you well, this is a sex story, but like, it was very disturbing for me. Cause it wasn't about me, it was about a friend of mine. So it was, my cousin, no, not my cousin, my best friend's cousin's graduation, so she was graduating college, and her parents make everything a big thing, right? So she invited all her friends, included, and I got invited, and then her parents said, "Oh, we can all drink beer and stuff." Like they wouldn't care, just have fun. And I actually was like down for this shit. So I think I was like, let me yawn. I think I know I was drunk because I'm pretty sure if I remember, I drank like 6 to 7 beers, or maybe even more. And my friends, her cousin and her boyfriend were there, right? They went upstairs, um, to have their fun time, right? The problem was, I was in that room with a girl, but she left to go use the bathroom, and I didn't leave because I was gonna wait for her. And I was stuck in that room. Like, I hid under the bed instead of the closet because the closet would be too loud. And also, she has tons of stuff in her closet, so I hid under her bed. And you don't know how scary this moment was because the mattress, right? Was literally touching me and shit. I'm like, what do I do in this moment? I can't move. I can't, like, I could have gone out and left, but the thing is that they're gonna know that was in the room because they would have heard the door open.
I feel like I know what you're about to say, but maybe not.
No, 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 now you gotta say something. You say what you think I'm gonna say.
Wait, what?
Say what you were gonna think I was gonna say.
That you were hiding under the bed and then they got on the bed and yeah.
And had the fun time?
Yeah.
Definitely. I heard her moaning like crazy. I'm like, and like she's just sucking his dick. Like she didn't even get, it wasn't in her pussy. She's like literally moaning like, oh, it's deep in her. She moaning so loud that almost everyone heard it. Like the DJ stopped playing the music just to hear it. It was funny. And then
I don't care what they're doing.
You just ruined the story about her. I'm sad now.
fuck me in the ass, can't even finish the goddamn story.
I hate that there's like clouds in here, but the only reason it's clouds is because of the water. I was gonna make an underground water source.
Just mute Snoopy.
Yay! Alright, so after all that, she was like, she kept moaning and everyone kept hurting, but the DJ went playing the music just for like they didn't suspect anything. And I'm like over here wondering what the like when are they gonna finish? Cause the girl came out of the bathroom. The girl I was making out with came out of the bathroom. She tried opening the door, right? And I guess they didn't lock it because she was able to open it, but not all the way until her boyfriend closed it. And their boyfriend and her finished. So then I had more time to, you know. And I'm like, and I was kind of glad that she got out of the bathroom because I didn't want to stay in that goddamn room this whole goddamn time. Because I felt touched. So there's that story. More stories or not?
No.
Oh, I still have more horror stories and I still have the sex stories. That's pretty much it.
I don't care anything. Horror stories just give me chills right now since I feel possessed.
Fuck me, ass then. God, I'm sorry. Thanks for making me feel bad.
The glider.
Why?
You just made me feel bad. No.
Vaya a bañarse de un lado. Antes de que nada se pone a jugar. Dígale 10 minutos. Dígale 10 minutos. ¿Qué pasa, papi?
I'll go, damn.
Who's
I'll go, holy
Okay.
crap.
Tienda para la cabeza.
Fuck. Goddamn, she goddamn fucking annoying. Alright. So I guess I'll just give you no, okay, yeah. Thanks for making me feel bad.
Why?
Cause I can't tell you the stories because you're getting your ass creeped out by it.
I don't get creeped out. It's just I
You
get
feel
chills.
possessed. You feel
Normal.
possessed now.
No, I
Shouldn't.
always have been. So,
Oh, okay. So I can still go with the.
yes.
Okay. Just asking, madam.
I don't want popcorn. I don't have any either.
Go and somehow get popcorn.
Well, I do, but I have to microwave it, and I'm not.
Pretty
I
simple.
don't know how. Wait, what?
How don't you know how to microwave things?
I know how to, but I don't want to.
It's simple. All you gotta do, you just put the bag, put where the popcorn in the microwave. Make sure to take off the plastic. Just put it for like a minute, and then it'll all be popping. God, pretty simple.
Yeah, I don't want to even go upstairs. That's the thing.
So, I'll just give you another. I can't even say a story without yawning. God.
I'll just go upstairs and just listen to you on the mic.
Really?
Wait, what?
Well, what?
I'm just gonna go upstairs and listen to you say the stories.
So, you're gonna have your mic with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, well, it's gonna be about. I guess I'll give you the other horror one. It's probably like I didn't care for what happened because it wasn't really scary at all. Like I really didn't feel like spooked or shit. But it was like the day of. I think it was like I don't know. I don't remember the day, but it was some day. But so it was me and my brother, right? Chilling at this time we were at one of my friend's places, and we were just chilling over there. Wondering because like he was telling us like, oh, something happened to him, and he wanted us to come over because he felt spooked. So we did go over, and then I regretted going over because it was like the worst time because whatever he happened to him, it just didn't matter anymore because he was all good. But that's what I thought. My brother knew something was suspicious, so he keep listening to me. I just kept pretend like I was listening to him. He was telling me like, oh, like he was telling me how what happened with him and his brother, because his brother like recently passed away at that time, and he because he lost his brother to an accident. Fucking niggas losing his family. Feels bad, bro, but he was telling me how he lost his brother to an accident, and that he still hears his soul with him, or talk to him every day. And this shit kind of freaked me out because after he told me this, I felt a ghost present because I know when ghosts are around. I'm not stupid to think like, oh, there's no ghost around. No, I know when they are around. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do with this time? Because I know there's a ghost here, but I can't just say it out loud. So I'm like, I whispered to my brother that, oh, there's a ghost near us. He said, okay, we need to leave the house. I told my friend that we had to leave and shit because our parents called us. On our way walking home, me and my brother were speaking about the incident, and he's like, how did I know there was a ghost? Is because I felt its presence. Like I felt like like just someone feeling on me. So I'm like, I don't know what to do at this time.
I don't want to ask what's going on.
How that's none of your business.
Any more stories?
I could tell you about what happened between my friend and his mom.
Or
So I guess one night him and his mom, well, his mom felt like very horny for some fucking reason, and they were talking, and she was talking mad dirty to him, and this is like the shit that kind of freaked me out. I'm like, how the like, so he had sex with his mom, and I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, that doesn't normally happen. So then he's like, well, I started off because like, I guess his dad didn't like when she wanted to have sex, but like without a condom. Like she got like pissed off because she didn't get what she wanted. That's all she wanted. So she kept she kept begging for it, but like she never got it from the father. But her son gave it to her, and it was fucking disturbing because the father walked in on it, and also, well, besides the father, the little sister walked on it first, but didn't tell the dad. The dad just literally found out himself in the fucking. After that day, so they got a divorce. My friend had stopped living with his mom because his mom couldn't been trusted anymore. So, and it was like fucking weird that he couldn't like be with his live with his parents. Well, he could live with his dad only, but not with his mom. Because of that, and I guess his mom, got in trouble with the police about it. Because the kid was like 13 and she was 40. And the cops got a part of this, and then, well, the dad told the cops and got her in trouble. And it was just weird explaining it.
um, I seen that same exact story when I heard of it, but it was like this. But
Speak, madam.
it was a sister and a brother, and that exactly happened. But the brother asked his mom to on his sister, and then she was paying him to do it, and
The mother was paying.
the son.
Um. Fuck.
I know, it's very messed up. And then police found out, and
Damn.
and there's many more that I have heard, but I don't
Why?
remember them.
Well, I'm pretty sure I told you that I'm a father, and that kind of fucked my life over. I wish I wore protection, cause then that shit wouldn't have happened. So, to get more details about what happened, she said that well, her mom was talking to me a lot more, cause her mom wanted to get me to know me more and shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. Her mom was asking me like, why didn't I wear protection? I'm like, cause. So cause I didn't tell her that we were doing what we were doing. We were doing the drugs. So I didn't tell her that shit, cause I would have got her in trouble, and then it might have just stopped our friendship. Not even friendship, fucking our fucking friends with fucking benefits, but it's just weird. What else? I'm trying to remember stories. Alright, question. You watch anime?
Wait, what?
You watch anime?
No. So, like, I have, but not really.
Okay, because I was about to say, because when I was born, I wasn't supposed to be giving the name Joshua. Supposedly, my
Mm.
mom kind of watched a little bit of anime. And she wanted to name me, I forgot what anime she wanted to name me from, but it was going to be cool, and I wish I did get named by it.
My mom was going to name me after a cat, but nope.
Meow. Just name your child Meow. That's all you gotta name him.
My brother's not mentally okay.
I could tell that a little.
Did you hear him?
Yup.